up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Day in Reviews. Today we're going to be going over My Hero Academia's chapter 360 and 361. Now, unfortunately, I already did a reaction to these, but when I recorded it, there was no playback or there was no audio on that bitch. So instead of doing a reaction, I'm going to be doing more of a review. There's an overview of what the fuck happened in the chapter to the best of my abilities. Because I mean, it was some hype shit that happened in here, all for Shigaraki going through multiple personality disorders. You got all for one in there, you got Shigaraki, and then you got Shimura in there, a little tiny Shimura, and he's the one that I feel like is really causing all this havoc with these hands, this multitude of hands. Because like even when Shigaraki was in the cave, it was little Shigaraki, the little kid in there, just being consumed by all these hands. All these hands always touching me. All these hands always everywhere, just encompassing me. It's fear incarnated, and it's incarnated in his arms, making these multitude of arms, and then his arms with also fucking teeth. So he's armed to the teeth. But no, I feel like that's some PTSD type shit, because how he snapped on Miro or Lemillion after he said, "Oh, I know what it is. You ain't got no friends." Excuse me, I got plenty of friends, bitch. What you talking about? I got plenty of friends. Now, initially I thought he was going to just bring up the League of Villains, because that just those are legitimately, Shigaraki's friends. But the kids, he went way back. He touched a button that you should never touch. Lemillion even went there and just said, I'm sorry. I didn't even what the fuck was that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to entice your rage like that. I was just trying to aggro you, but that was a little bit more than I expected. Well, I make sure I tell Deku and them not to do that shit no more. Now, Lemillion's Lemillion. You can't touch him, legitimately. But Shigaraki, or all for Shigaraki, smarter than that. It's like, all right, I was scrapping with you before, but nigga, fuck that. Why I gotta keep fighting you when I can't you can't hurt me. That's the biggest thing you gotta overcome. You can't hurt me. So, and if you can't hurt me and I can't fucking touch you, let me go fuck some other shit up. Like Bakugo, who got the business. He got all the business in the first couple of parts of this chapter. Like, he got, like, with his feet, not even his hands, his feet, well, eventually with his hands, with his feet, he picks him up by the hair with his toes, disrespectful, like, throws them up in the air, and then yokes him, bro. He yokes the fuck out of him. And the speed in which his foot comes back down, the precision. Look at how this dude is looking. Bakugo thought he was going to get an attack off with the pans. Nah. We ain't having none of that. We're not having none of that. And it's like, hey, it's a good thing I ain't got my quirks. Because that way, you'll still be intact for when Deku get here. Because if I had my quirks, there would be nothing left of you, sucker. But these hands about to mangle all over you. He about to mangle all over you, son. It's like, welcome to my reality and my world. The whole time, this dude's villain outfit was just hands. Hands all over the damn place. 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hand, 4. Now it's about 1 million of these motherfuckers and then some more. But no, he yoked this dude up. It was like, canceled out his attack. You shoot all that shit in the air. It ain't touching me. And then, like, just the way, the intensity of this shot, bro. It's like, it looks like he's about to just go through his nose and shit. Like, oh yeah, smell it. Smell it. Oh, smell the fear. But no, he just crushes this dude, bro. Time for a reality check. A reality check is, you ain't shit. You ain't nothing but a player 2 ass nigga. I mean, he's on Vegeta status. Like, you good. You been out here scrapping with main villains. You have more battle experience with main villains than most of Class A. I'll give you that. However, the gap between you and I is far too large. We live in different universes. But that still doesn't deter Bakugo. He got saved by Nejire, and I'm going to call this dude Suneater the MVP. Suneater is the absolute MVP. Out here, he says, Octopus Mirage, Vast Hybrid with Scorpius Toxin. I was like, when you start eating insects, my guy, he said eating bugs is all the rage. He said, when you start eating insects and start getting day abilities, you're overpowered. Just look at Terraformers and just look at Spider-Man. Terraformers, if he ate a cockroach, shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you because you willing to do what it takes. But if he ate a cockroach, you might be the strongest motherfucker out here, son. The durability, the speed. You can't take me out like that. I'm coming back unless you got some raid and you squish me even still, son. It might not be enough. An ant. A bullet ant. A cricket. Fucking anything, bro. Any type of insect. What Spider-Man does on a regular basis. Flying through New York. I'm gonna fight 6 of these motherfuckers at the same time. At the same time, while protecting the city. It's like, here, I can pile you with these spider webs. Yeah, hold you up right quick. Yeah, you catch these hands. Pop, pop, pop. You catch these hands. Let me move on to Dr. Octopus. Fuck him up real quick. Yeah. No, bro. Effective. So I don't even know if he got spider sense. If he got spider sense, he's pretty much got danger sense. Like Deku. He got all types of shit. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. But as you see in the newest chapter 361 at the end of the page, Suneater, they ate so much other shit, and there's no upper limit to how much shit he can combine, like a fucking chimera. Out here Full Metal Alchemist shit. Like a chimera, bruh. Out here putting devastation to him. But even after attack like that, because Shigaraki, all for Shigaraki, has mouths on these hands, this is the buffet, son. This is the buffet. Where it goes after he eats it, I don't know. I don't think he spotted any assholes. I really don't. But no, like, it's like, even with these toxins or whatever, during chapter 360, he's like, pathetic, bitch. I'm still evolving. Let me get these mouths on you. And even that is an amalgamation of all for Shigaraki and all for one, or Shigaraki and all for one. Because it's like, all right, it ain't got no mouth, and I don't think it's ever gonna get any noses or nostrils. It's not gonna get no ears, and it ain't gonna get no eyes. It's just gonna have a deformed face that you can't see, and just hands in the mouth. So it's pretty much a merging of all for one and Shigaraki in their purest of forms. In this hell, he's even got fucking hands on his tongue. Mouths everywhere. Now this is insanity. Insane. Like, and I'm looking at Suneater in this panel. He's like, I don't know what to do with that shit. I don't know what to do with that shit, bro. Because he keeps on evolving. But Mirio is always clean. He has one mission. Get Bakugo the fuck up out of there. And he does that effectively. Gets him the fuck up out of there. Bakugo goes over there with Best Genius. And then he has a breakdown like moment. Best Genius is like, it's okay, son. It's okay, son. It's okay. Alright? You ain't gotta cry and shit. You ain't gotta cry. Our foe has surpassed all expectations. But even still, even through all of this, the look in his eyes, bro, he's crying, he's sweating, he's drooling. He had on his hands on, he's bleeding, his other eye is faded, but the one good eye that he has in there, he's out there like, he's like, right side, on your left, but this time it's on your right, right side, finger fan. If he can't do nothing else, much like Mirio, if I can't do nothing else, I'm at least keep you at bay. I'm gonna stall you for a little bit. But that was until that motherfucker said, nah, fuck that, I'm just walking away. But I'm gonna stall you for a little bit until Deku gets here. Let me add that he also talked shit and was like, yeah, if another villain hop up in here, I'm gonna fuck him up and I'm gonna hold you at bay. At the same time, I'm gonna be relaying messages that are pertinent and important. So you go hold that. I'm gonna go disappear right quick. Go deliver this message. I'll be right back to give you these motherfucking hands. Meaning whoever the other villain is, because it's not gonna be Officer Shigaraki. Because clearly none of his attacks are effective. Now I did want to say, if Mirio got all for one's abilities, just the ability to protrude gas out of him. Smoke screen, bitch. Smoke screen with permeation. Fuck out of here. Fajin and power? Son. Son, he's doing work on everybody. Give me an alternate universe where he gets the power all for one. Or one for all. He's a problem. He's a fucking problem. Because Nejire's ability of the fucking, the waves, that ain't enough. That ain't enough for his main body. The main body of Shigaraki was put through so much with Gigantomachia. And the speed that he was moving at when fighting the president of Detnerat. When he was fighting him, I'm like, you sure he ain't got no other quirks? It's just him with his Sonic shoes on, speed blitzing this dude, just fucking him up. Cause I'm like, bro, no, he's too strong and he's too fast. And this is just base form. No quirks on top of that, no added boosters. Nah, it's a problem, son. It's a whole problem. His body's just too strong. It's too rigid. No quirks. No quirks. What do you do, bro? What the fuck do you do? But all Bakugo can do is sit back and try and do what Deku does. Try and analyze the villain, his attack patterns. That way when Deku gets there, Deku, listen, he fucked me up, all right? Straight up. He fucked me up. And he talked some shit. He said I wasn't nothing but a player 2 ass nigga. But what he don't know is, while I'm sitting out here on the sideline, and he did fuck me up, I'm gonna go ahead and give you his battle patterns, how he attacks, what he's using right now with no quirks. With quirks, nigga, that's a toss-up. Nigga, that's a toss-up. But he's holding it in focus so he can try and help the homie out, because everybody has a role in this fight. His role is not to defeat the villain. His role is to support Deku. Pass the ball to Tucker. Pass the ball to Tucker. You make sure that ball gets to Tucker, and he's gonna take the shot every day. That ain't for you, Bakugo. I love Bakugo. He's cool. He's dope. He's out here. But all that false bravado and shit like that, like this angry stream of rage, like, yeah, I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. I need you to cut the terms with the reality of the situation. You ain't never gonna be as strong as Deku. Stop fighting him. Cause now you start going into Endeavor-like territories. That's what Endeavor problem was. I'm gonna be number one. You'll never be number one. Actually, Shoto has a better chance of being number one than Bakugo does. Straight up. Because if Bakugo and Shoto fought for real, I'm giving to Shoto all day. All day. All day. All day. If you can't produce no sweat, you fuck. They're chilling you out, son. Did you see what I did to Davi? You see he ain't on this battlefield. If he was on this battlefield, he's a game changer. He's a game changer. He should have been in this fight, but he's not. He's over there fucking with Davi, who I don't think is done yet. But at the end of the day, Suneater is the trump card in all of this, with the assistant from Nejiro's waves, which are encompassing this damn thing. He's blasted. He's fine. He's dope. He's cool. But at the same, it ain't enough. It ain't enough. It's not enough, because Monama's gonna blink. He's gonna pass out. He's gonna blink. The ability's gonna, no. What's his name is touching him, so he can keep on using it, but he gonna blink, bro. He's gonna blink. Oh, he's gonna be taken out of there, bro. He's gonna be taken out of there. At this point, Shigaraki's not really trying to hone in and focus on it. I mean, they stopping him from doing that, but he's not honed in on a straight out attack on this dude yet. But once he starts setting his sights on there, which will be when Deku comes, inevitably, he's waiting for Deku. He's like, oh, Deku ain't here, y'all biding time for him. Bet. When he get here, I'm gonna fuck shit up. That's where the real fight begin. When that fight start, wherever they fighting at, I really don't think that can contain the both of them. It shouldn't even be able to contain the both of them. I feel like it should be a land underneath them somewhere where they can just fight and scrap it out, where they just said, all citizens get the fuck out of here. Vacate immediately. Vacate immediately. I'm sure they vacated the premises for these motherfuckers to fight. Because that UA in the sky, it ain't enough. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point. His quirk of decay is super effective. And they're just dealing with him, meaning Officer Shigaraki, and his just mutated form with no quirks, and it's causing devastation. We gotta blow it out. This shit's been blown out. Bakugo fuck this shit up. This shit's getting fucked up. He ain't even using decay yet. Once that hit, I don't know if we can keep up. I don't know if we can keep up. We just surviving at this point. And that's the name of the game. I don't even know if he has the same ability as All For One, meaning the quirk that he stole from Eri to reverse time. That might be his new healing quirk. Because All For One on the other side or wherever the fuck he is fighting Devin is a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother issue right there. And I know that he's going to meet up with him because he's just going to pop up, meaning All For One. And then you just going to see what happened to Endeavor and friends on the back end. Fucked up. I mean, Devin's already fucked up. Like, it seems like all these fire users, Bakugo and Endeavor, they getting fucked up beyond, I'll even add Dobby in there. Getting fucked up beyond all recognition. It's bad for them, bro. They got firepower, but they getting put down. What I don't want to happen is the fact that little Shimura's in there, panicked for his little life, and then Deku comes and meets him and saves him. Take my hand. I want to save that kid. Saves the kid. The kid ends up overpowering the mindset of adult Shigaraki and All For One, because he's in there. He's fucking shit up. He is an unknown factor that he's like, I can't let this shit drag on. But because of how fucked up and how terrified this kid is and his raw strength and ability, I feel like he would be able to overcome and just extinguish any all negative whatever the fuck out of him. This is my body now. My hair goes back to black instead of white, and instead of destroy, it's now I could be a hero and a friend because Deku saved me. Nah, son, that ain't what I want to see. I want to see this kid consumed. I want to see him consumed, bro, by these hands. The harder off of their life. Deku don't save him, and he ends up having to kill him. That is a plot device right there if I ever see one, where Deku just comes and saves this kid when it seems like there's no hope. Because Deku becomes a hope for him. It becomes a hero who outreaches the hand for him. Nah, smack that shit away, son. Destruction and chaos is what he wanted. But when you got 3 different personalities inside of you, all actively going at the same time. Because it's like, I can't even say that All For Shigaraki is All For One. He speaks like he's All For One, but he's not All For One. He's his own thing. He's even acknowledged this himself. He's his own fucking thing. He's a completely different entity, like a fusion between Goku and Vegeta, whether it's Vegeta or Gogeta. They are their own fucking thing. They're like, they're individuals. All For Shigaraki is a completely different individual than Shigaraki and All For One. But so is Shimura. So it's just like all of that merged together is whatever the fuck you get. You get a fusion of a clusterfuck is what it is. And he don't know what to fucking do. Mirio can't do shit. Bakugo can't do shit but just look. Best Genius can't do shit but just throw these damn whips around. It ain't enough. Suneater's your best bet. He might keep him at bay. Where Deku is, I don't know. He was on his way somewhere. Was he on his way to the right place? Will anybody deter his path? He'll come just in time, though. I'm sure he will. But no, in the meantime, in between time, All For Shigaraki, you don't want no parts of him. He's fucking up everybody. He's on in a completely different class level right now than everybody who's trying to fight him right now, and he still ain't maxed out at his full strength with his quirks. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruh. I want to know where the rest of these villains at. I know All For Shigaraki and All For One, but I want to know where the rest of these villains at outside of Dabi. What are they doing? What havoc are they wreaking? Where's Toga? What's going on over there? She got twice his blood. But that's the end of my review. I think I encompassed pretty much what happened in these last 2 chapters relatively well. Y'all let me know. But that's the end of the chapter or my review for these chapters. Again, I really don't want to see Deku save little Shimura. I don't want to see that. But be sure to like, share, subscribe, and check out some of the other content on the channel. Past that, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.